Hi everyone, it's MaryAnn the PenguinGirl and welcome to my new video this week. So the two artworks that you're going to see in this video, they are, I decided to put them together because they're both kind of similar in their theme. They're both kind of about like love triangles. So they are the initial paintings that I started working on when I embarked on this whole like love stories series of works. And why I chose to put them together is also because as I was drawing them, I kind of wasn't really feeling them anymore. As in like, wasn't feeling the artwork, kind of got bored or like wasn't really happy with how they were turning out. And that's kind of normal in the beginning part of a creative process. So why I wanted to share them is because I decided that, I wanted to talk about why it's a good practice to finish what you started. And this can be something that this is something that can be applied not just to art or to other forms of creativity or to anything in general, like, what are the reasons to finish something that you started. So I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section about, finishing what you started or difficulties you might have in doing that. And yeah, how you actually managed to get past those difficulties and complete projects and tasks that you've started. I'll see you all next week. Bye! Well, first of all, I want to state that, I'm not a trained artist, and what I'm sharing in this video is what I've learned from my own experiences, and I hope that it inspires or assists you in some way in your creative journey or in life in general. So of course, I'm not saying that you have to complete everything that you've started. It's definitely not like a wrong or a bad thing to leave things half done if it's really not what you want anymore. So I'm just sharing from my personal experience because I'm someone who tends to start a lot of projects. I have a lot of ideas on things that I would like to do, and then I will start them, and then I get bored, or like it gets too difficult, or I get distracted by something else. Yeah, and so I tend to like leave a lot of things half done. So for the things that I do complete, I started to realize why finishing what you've started is kind of an important thing. So these are a few of the reasons why. So every journey has its own destination, and you may not know what it is until you actually get to the end. So if you kind of like stop halfway and switch to something else, and if you do that too many times, you never actually get to the end or learn the lessons that you need to learn from the whole process of seeing something to completion. And another thing is, whether you're a trained artist or a self-taught artist like myself, it's only through practice that you really get better at something. Practice can come in many forms. I mean, like you can keep repeating the same brush stroke over and over again, or you can keep playing like the same musical phrase over and over again. But sometimes it might be too boring or repetitive for some people. I know it is for myself. And so for me, completing artworks that I've started even when I don't really like them anymore is a way to practice, to just, it's just a way to practice to get better at the materials that I use for my work, and also to kind of lock in the different processes that I take up. And I found also that like with creative work, you kind of have to complete the 10 okay works before you get to the really amazing one. I suppose like the more proficient you get with your craft, the number of okay works that are in between the amazing ones, they get less. But still you have to go through doing the okay works to get to the amazing ones. It's almost as if like the okay works or the okay things along the process are important in order to ensure that you get to the amazing ones. One thing I've also learned is that things always look the worst when it's in progress. An artwork that you've just started is not gonna look at all close to what you envision it to be. And sometimes even when you draw it, as you draw it, at least for what I find, even as I draw an artwork, it doesn't look anything like how I imagined it to be. But the thing is, what I found is that only when I get to the end of it, then I can see the journey and why it had to happen that way. So in a sense, it's like you don't know what you learn from the whole process until you actually complete the task. Another thing is that, the more you complete what you started, and if you extract the lessons from those experiences, the more you see how to make your own process more effective and efficient. And you also have more data on what kinds of projects you enjoy and what you don't enjoy, and what works or what doesn't work for you. So this leads to a better working process for your future projects as well. So my shop is now open. Do check out original artworks and art prints that are for sale in my shop. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for new videos every Wednesday, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram for the most up-to-date updates. See you next time. Bye!